day for each and every one of you. Come on, guys, we can actually cheer for everybody here. This is what we're going to wear today. Feel the pride, feel the moment. We're going to have amazing fun. Brilliant, brilliant. What an energy, guys. What an energy. All right. You can settle down. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for standing, everybody. It was lovely. All right. I want every one of you to show the energy to the entire team who just walked in right now, right? Yes? We give a countdown of 5 and we show them that how excited we are for the milestone that we have achieved. And I'm very sure I have seen Prof. Paul, he is super energetic, right? And it's a competition between like all of you versus him, okay? So on the count of 3, 2, 1, we scream, say, I am a proud LJMU graduate. What do we scream? I'm a proud LJMU graduate. You stand, you scream, you do whatever you want to do. It's the day when you're going to take all of it out. Okay? So on the count of 3, 2, 1, there you go. 3, 2, 1. Walk out. Brilliant, guys. Thank you so much for showing that energy. I'm very sure all my dignitaries definitely loved it. Yes. With this, thank you so much once again for joining. And the moment does not even belong to you, not just you, but it also belongs to the members who are joining us here, right? So that is your family, your friends, because it was not just about your graduation. It was about those deadlines, all the milestones, all the support calls that you just got that please do it, it's just 2 more days to go. The submission timelines, right? And along with that, it was a timeline that you were managing with your workouts too, right? So something that you're going to be proud of. And today, we're excited to bring you all those success today right on the stage, right? So round of applause for your family and friends as well, and people who are joining online. So today, to begin with today's celebration, in the spirit of knowledge, wisdom, and enlightenment, I would now like to invite our esteemed dignitaries onto the stage for the traditional lamp lighting ceremony. So we request all the dignitaries to please come forward. So may I request Professor Paul, Professor Dia, Professor Mohammed, Jackie, Liz. Okay, each and every one of you requested to please be here. Let everybody stand as well while we do the lamp lighting. And post that, we're going to move into national anthem. Okay, the ceremonial lamp symbolizes the triumph of knowledge over ignorance and the light that education brings into our lives. And today, it also reminds us that even in a digitally connected world, the light of learning knows no boundaries. It reaches every learner willing to grow. That is you. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we begin the lamp lighting ceremony. Thank you to all our dignitaries.
Camera వస్తాను పర్వాలేదు.
Thank you to all our dignitaries for lighting the ceremonial lamp and setting up the tone for this memorable celebration. With this, let's all stand together while we sing the national anthem and show pride to our country, India.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड
All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much to all my dignitaries. And to move forward, yes, please take the chair. Ronnie and Rob, Paul, you can take the center seat. Request you to please take the center seat. Thank you so much, everybody. Round of applause for all the dignitaries that we have here on this stage. All right. With that, I would request my team to come forward to hand over the bouquets to the entire faculty that we have over here. That is the pillars of what we have today with upGrad and LJMU. With this, we would like to give the first bouquet to Professor Paul. Paul, can you please come forward? Thank you. Round of applause for Professor Paul, everybody. Okay. Next goes to our dearest Ronnie Struwala, sir. Okay.
No claps,
With this, I'd like to proceed with the most beautiful person I see. Second beautiful person too. So that is please request you to please come forward. Thank you. Round of applause, guys.
Close up,
Alright, and then we have the most charming person over here, that is Sophia. Okay, and yes, we can come quickly. The next one, we are waiting for my dearest here in the entire team, okay? That is Jackie Wright. And the last but not the least at all, of course, that is Professor Mohammed. All right. Thank you so much, and once more round of applause for all the team over here and my team there as well. To formally commence today's proceedings, it is my privilege to introduce our visionary leader, right? And the name is no other than Professor Paul, right? A leader from Liverpool John Morris University. Someone whose commitment to global education and student success continues to inspire learners across the world, right? Please join me in welcoming Professor Paul Thompson, Pro Vice Chancellor, Faculty of Health, Innovation, Technology, and Science. A distinguished academic and researcher, Professor Thompson has led groundbreaking work across healthcare, AI, and science innovation, and so many more globally respected universities across UK. We are truly honored that he has traveled all the way from United Kingdom to celebrate this milestone with our graduates today, and that is none other than you, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Professor Paul Thompson.
It's lovely to be here today, and thank you for all of the energy in the room. So, distinguished guests, members of the academic faculty, proud families and friends, and most importantly, the graduates, the graduating class of 2026. Good morning. As said, my name is Paul Townsend. I'm a professor and what we call a Pro Vice Chancellor at Liverpool John Morris University. It is a great honour to join you on this momentous occasion. On behalf of our Vice Chancellor, Professor Mark Power, and the Liverpool John Morris University, I extend my warmest congratulations to each and every single one of you graduated today from upGrad. Well done. Graduation is far more than a ceremony. It marks the culmination of years of dedication, resilience, and intellectual growth. As the great Roman philosopher Marcus Aurelius tells us, what stands in our way can become our path. You met every obstacle as an opportunity to grow, to adapt, and to succeed. We mark the culmination of years of dedication, resilience, intellectual growth. Those challenges which you've navigated, be them academic, personal, and indeed global, we live in an increasingly complex world. You emerge not only with a qualification, but with confidence and capability to shape the future. Today is also a moment to recognise all those who supported you along the way. As we've heard today, your families, your friends, your mentors, your bank manager, who have shared your journey, offering encouragement and sacrifice. This achievement belongs to them as it does to you. So I'm going to ask you again, graduates, can you please give a huge round of applause to your family? Thank you, it really does mean a lot. As graduates entering a rapidly evolving world, particularly across sectors shaped by technology, innovation, and effective management, you stand at the forefront of transformation. The knowledge, technical expertise, and leadership capabilities you have developed position you uniquely to address some of the most pressing challenges of our time, from advancing inclusion and driving sustainable development to leading ethical innovation and managing complex global collaborations. But while your academic achievements are indeed significant, what will truly define your impact is how you apply it. I encourage you to remain curious at all times, question assumptions, and to approach your careers with integrity and purpose. Success is not measured solely by professional milestones, but by the positive difference you make in the lives of others. In an increasingly interconnected world, partnerships between institutions such as ours demonstrate the power of global education. The collaboration between Liverpool University and upGrad reflects a shared commitment to excellence, innovation, and opportunity, and we're not too far from that 10-year milestone. As graduates, you are ambassadors of this partnership, equipped with a global perspective and the ability to bridge cultures, ideas, and industries. So, as you move forward, remember that learning does not end today. Oh no, not at all. It can indeed start again every single day. The most successful individuals are those who continue to adapt. They thrive, they grow, and embrace change. Be bold in your ambitions, but grounded in your values and ethics. Seek not only to advance your own careers, but to contribute meaningfully to your communities and societies at large. To the graduating class, this is your moment. Celebrate it fully. Take pride in how far you have come and look ahead with optimism to all that lies before you. Please do keep in touch with us via our online platform called LJMU Connect. We love to hear what you're doing, what stories you can tell us, or your successes. And later on today, we'll also be launching the Indian alumni chapter of the university and upGrad, which is a place for you to meet, to celebrate, to share, mentor, undergo and explore challenges. And I continue to be an upGrad and an LMJU graduate for your lives. One thing I want to say, this chapter is your chapter. It's yours to own and you can develop it. We're here to help you. So please just reach out to us. Once again, congratulations on your remarkable achievement. I wish you every success and happiness in the journey ahead. Thank you.
Well, okay. Thank you, Professor Paul, and for those inspiring words and for being with us every day and today, right, for the moment that we are celebrating. Your vision for global education, innovation, and lifelong learning beautifully captures the significance of what this graduation represents together. We are honored by your presence and deeply value this continuing partnership between LJMU and upGrad. With this, once again, round of applause for Professor Paul. Thank you. And moving to the next person on whom we have pride, right? And that's none other than Ronnie Screwwala. And a leader that who has played a transformation not just here but in multiple industries. It's my honor to invite a visionary entrepreneur, an influential leader in media and education, and a passionate advocate for accessible learning. That's what upGrad is known for, right? Mr. Screwwala's belief in power of education does not even just inspires us, but it inspires each and everybody around. And of course, millions of learners being impacted around the world, including every graduate present here. For an example, I have people here from Vietnam, from UK, from Singapore, and of course from different parts of our country, India. His commitment to innovate, accessibility, and future-focused learning continues to shape the education landscape for generations to come. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Ronnie Screwwala.
Morning, everyone. Firstly, I feel like a little bit of a lightweight here with all my colleagues on the dais. The gravitas that they bring to all of you all and your learning, I can't even think of matching. So maybe I'll try and maybe talk about my own story in a few practical words there. But very, very happy for having all of you all here in India and in Bangalore and being part of this graduation ceremony. I just want to leave a couple of thoughts here as I was sort of reminiscing and looking at everyone's face here, and also sort of reminiscing a little bit about what the future holds for many of us. Firstly, I think you already know this, but today, while there are about 200 of you all here physically, we're graduating 1,411 students, which is quite incredible. It's a phenomenal cohort. More importantly is, as Paul mentioned, we're going to launch the alumni chapter, and we have now 18,000 alumni that all of you all can form a network of. And that is extremely powerful. And it's from around the world, but for you all to be able to connect. And now I think it's digitally. Normally people used to meet in groups of 50 and 100, but the ability and the accessibility of the cross-learning. And this has been over the last 7-8 years. So it's very current, it's very contemporary. And I would urge each of you all that set up and use that nucleus for what we really want to do. So that's just my first. Just 3 thoughts here for me. I know a lot of people, when they start and they look at this level of online learning, there's always a little bit of that hesitation and trepidation. But I think you all have been through it. You've seen the impact and the outcome, but you've also realized that the choice you made hopefully was the right one, because you wouldn't have been able to do it without it being online. And I think today, more than ever, the acceptability of this and the multiplicity and the choice that you have there is extremely strong. Normally, when there's a graduation ceremony and everyone flings up their hats, there's a sense of liberation. But I think there's also a little bit of heaviness in every room today, especially when everyone's a working professional, because you still have to go back to your job the next day. You don't have that liberty to be able to do that. So I can see that with everyone else, the thought would be, where am I? What's our crossroad? And I can tell you, for someone as a first generation entrepreneur, crossroads are opportunities, not levels of being confused. And I know for a lot of us today, we'll say, how is AI, which seems to be the sort of almost pertinent question for everyone to ask, where does AI go from here? And how is that going to change, augment, or give me the opportunities of what I want to do? My personal experience is that crossroads are going to be there always, but actually that force you to make choices. And the choices that you all will make from here onwards is going to be the most critical one. But what you have as a reservoir, and especially having done a course like this and having tanked up, is your self-conviction. So I would urge you that when you walk out of this room, don't walk away with the sense of what does the future hold for me, even though many of you all would have that sense of self-confidence. Every crossroad is actually an opportunity for some great choices. But the only one you would need to tank up is necessarily that what's my self-conviction. So if you walk out from here, yes, the future looks a little bit uncertain, but you're already at a much higher level than most other people and substantially advantaged to what you really want to do. But that's something that you need to believe in. You need to have that self-conviction that you are going to be able to look at, be nimble enough to take on the world as you go forward. Second, and I think it's apt because a lot of people say, and we spend a lot of our life thinking the grass is greener on the other side. And relevantly speaking, in the English countryside, the grass is greener all the time and everywhere. So I can understand where the saying comes in Britain, where the grass is greener on the other side, because it's always green and it's everywhere. But in real life, it's a big question. And for most of us, we always look at a situation that maybe the grass is greener on the other side. And I can sit here and say the grass is not greener on the other side. But what I'd like to leave you with a second thought is the best choice today for all of us is to make our own grass green. And I would like you to urge you to reflect that, because this is really what's going to take us forward. It really doesn't make a difference how somebody else is doing. Our job is to see how I'm going to make my grass green. And that would be my sort of just two large thoughts I would like to leave with you all. If you have the self-conviction, which I think all of you all have in this room and many of us who are joining us digitally, and if we believe that it doesn't make a difference whose grass is greener, but I'm going to make my own grass green, that's a very liberating thought. It's as good as the gesture of throwing up that cap when you actually graduate. So again, I want to congratulate each of you, wish you all the very best. LJMU is with you for the next decade and more. The alumni is a very powerful situation. upGrad is with you as a lifelong partner and friend to always come back to from time to time. So I think you've got a great ecosystem within yourselves and with us to really bank on. Specifically, again, the call out is always the support from your parents and your ecosystem, without which you wouldn't have done that. But congratulations to all of you and my best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you, Ronnie, for those insightful and inspiring words. Round of applause for Ronnie once again, everybody. And now comes the most special moment of today's ceremony, right? A moment where we hear directly from the individuals who have seen the journey through, right from the start, that is from admissions to the completion. The journey hasn't been easy. Do you agree the journey was easy? No, right? How was it? Tough? Difficult? But yes, now you're proud of it, right? Reason you are here with all of us, right? With this, I would like to give the stage to my beloved learners, right? And we have three voices who are going to come up ahead and who's going to share their journey with all of us. And we're extremely happy and proud when we read their stories and we were inspired by ourselves, right? So we have three people with us. We are about to hear apparently most exceptional valedictorians representing different programs individually who have demonstrated academic excellence, determination, resilience, and remarkable personal growth throughout their learning journey. Their stories reflect the true spirit of what LJMU and upGrad stands for. 1. Transformation, ambition, and lifelong learning. Round of applause for the three pillars that we have. With this, let's welcome our first valedictorian to the stage. We have Saurav Ghosh, who is an investigation specialist at Amazon and a proud graduate of MBA program. Round of applause for Saurav, everyone.
Good morning, respected faculty, distinguished guests, my family, and my fellow graduates. Today, we have gathered here to celebrate a proud and a strong milestone of our life, our graduation. From outside, this moment may look like full of clarity, confidence, and achievement. But if I'm being honest, this was not always the case. I could still remember I was graduating my school as well as my BMC from my Amity University, and I was really uncertain because it was during the time of COVID, and the whole world was on a chaos. Everything was uncertain. The job markets were bleak, and I was constantly asking myself, like, what should I do next? And to be honest, the answer was I don't know. When I joined this program, I was still uncertain, and this uncertainty did not go away. Rather, it showed up in various small but important moments. I could still remember my academic counselor asking me, "What's your next career goals?" And I did not have an answer. At that time, this uncertainty really felt like a disadvantage to me. But over the time, this changed. I started to look at it in a different way. You see, I got this opportunity where I don't have an answer. So I was open to explore, I was open to learn, to adapt, but not confined to a predefined path. And this changed to a realization that changed the way I look at myself today. You see, throughout my life, I was told that maths was not my forte at all, and I should avoid it at all costs. And yet, I took business analytics as my specialization in my MBA course. So that at that time, they did not make any sense, not even to me. But as I started with it, I started realizing something really uncomfortable. And that was the maths was not the problem, or rather, not my lack of ability. It was my lack of exposure, lack of self belief that I could do it. Because for me, or for anyone, it is quite easy for us to avoid that subject rather than to confront the idea that we might fail in it. And I don't think this experience was unique to me. I guess all of you have felt some like this at some point in this entire journey. Because for the past few decades, all of us has faced uncertainty in one way or the other. Expectations changed, situations changed, and at some times we did not know where we were going, but yet we carried on forward. And I think this has led us to a very important learning that we must move forward no matter what. If our roads are uncertain, we can adapt when we don't have answers, when the situations outside change. We also learned that success is not always linear, but it is always possible. So, my friends, I would like to say that in navigating this uncertainty, we have gained something that is much more important and valuable. And that is, we have learned to embrace the uncertainty and move forward. To my fellow graduates, I would like to thank you for sharing this space with us and constantly pushing us to go beyond our expected limits. I would like to thank our faculty members for constantly pushing us to think beyond what, what is ordinary. I would like to thank my family as well for having faith in me as, as well as us, even when we were uncertain of ourselves, we were in doubt and we were in complete confusion. They never left our side. So as we step onto a next phase of our life, I know everyone would want some or the other form of certainty. But as I said again and again, we have learned something more, and that is clarity does not come before action. Rather, it comes from action. So I would like to end this valedictory speech with the words of Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I can't travel both, but I took the one less traveled by. That's all. Thank you. And again, congratulations to all the graduates.
All right. Thank you so much, Saurav. It was really motivating that you shouldn't stop. The life doesn't stop. You still have to keep going. With this, we have the next valedictorian with us. That is Dr. Devi, who is working as assistant professor and head representing the Masters in Data Science program. Round of applause for Dr. Devi, everybody.
Good morning, esteemed professors, distinguished guests, and my fellow graduates. Speaking the data science way, Statistically, most people stop at one doctorate. I ran the numbers and I decided to be an outlier. I already had a doctoral degree before I chose to enroll with upGrad for my second master's. For those who truly want to keep learning, for those who are still curious, still seeking, still hungry to grow, who want to learn from professors at eminent global universities without putting their careers on hold, I can confidently say this is the right platform. What my grandparents once said, knowledge is for the sake of knowledge, is bestowed here. I must admit, I was hesitant in the beginning. I questioned how much value online learning could really add. I was unsure about its effectiveness also. And like many working professionals, time management felt like a real challenge, especially while leading a PG department at a renowned institution in Bangalore. But today, I can say this with complete honesty, it was a leap worth taking. And upgrad made sure I never regretted it. Then my friends asked me if I had lost sleep when I enrolled for this course. And I told them no, I just rescheduled it between my assignments and submissions. There were nights, long, exhausting nights, working on assignments after a full day at work, where I found myself wondering, why am I pushing so hard when I already have a stable, well paying job? But somehow the platform pulled me back in. The gamified learning made challenges feel engaging rather than overwhelming. The rigor of evaluations pushed us to do better, to think deeper, and to raise our own benchmarks. I would also like to recollect sessions by Roni sir just before the LJMU phase. They are absolute boosters that place us into the orbit in case we are drifting away from our learning trajectory. That one line, turn pages of challenges into chapters of victory, is my favorite one. Sir, as you wrote in your celebrated books, I dreamt with my eyes open and I killed it. And then came the people. What started as project teams slowly turned into friendships. Even months after completing the program, we still stay connected. Our WhatsApp groups are alive with full of conversations, support, and shared growth. It's no longer just about a course. It's a global community that continues to add value to our lives and career. The mentors played a huge role in this journey. Their critical feedback, their honest evaluations, it wasn't always easy, but it was always meaningful. It pushed us hard and it pushed us towards excellence, made this moment, standing here today, feel truly earned. Looking back, those deadlines that once felt stressful because of juggling work and studies now feel like milestones. Each one a step forward, each one a reminder of what we are capable of. I also want to take a moment to appreciate the upgrad support system, the buddies who were always there. Whether it was a submission concern or a technical glitch, they were just a message away and connecting us to the right people before we even had the chance to worry. They truly made the journey smoother, always effortless at times. The mentor sessions, discussion forums, and live classes were vibrant and energizing, especially during those moments when motivation was running low. And the LJMU immersion experience added a whole new dimension, turning peers into collaborators, connections into lasting relationships. Today, as I stand here receiving my second master's, I don't just feel accomplished, I feel grateful. Grateful for the journey, for my family, support from my parents, son and daughter, for the people, and for the version of myself that chose to keep going even when it wasn't easy. I would wholeheartedly recommend upgrad to anyone who believes that learning should never stop and that growth doesn't have to come at the cost of their career. This is a moment I will always cherish. Thank you for being part of my chapter 2. Thank you for listening to me.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Sridevi. The story was very inspiring. As a woman, I give you a +1. Once again, round of applause for Dr. Sridevi, everybody. With this, we have the next and the last valedictorian for the day. That is Ruchika Pandey, who is going to represent the Masters in Machine Learning and AI program. Round of applause for Ruchika Pandey, everybody.
Good morning, honored guests, families, and my fellow graduates. My name is Ruchika Pandey, and for the past few months, I've spent my days as SD2 at VMware by Broadcom, and my nights immersed in research and writing my thesis work. Like many of you, I pursued this master's in ML and AI while working full time. Standing here today, I realize that the dual life that we led is exactly what makes this moment more meaningful. For many of us, this graduation represents far more than a degree. We are professionals who chose to add student back to our titles, balancing quarterly reviews, deadlines, with late night research papers and coding assignments. We didn't do this because we had extra time. We did it because we had a purpose. We chose to study at pivotal moment in history. AI is no longer a concept for the future. It is the infrastructure for our present, shaping healthcare, finance, and how we connect. As practitioners, we understood that standing still was not an option. This program gave us more than technical skills, it gave us the confidence to face a rapidly changing world with not fear, but with curiosity. I remember a specific night about 4 months into the program. It was a rainy Tuesday. I had just finished an exhausting 8-hour workday and opened my laptop at 10 p.m., just like a second shift. The house was quiet, my family asleep, and I found myself staring at a complex problem, buried in literature review, wondering if I had really hit my limit. In that moment of exhaustion, I realized this degree was never about mastering algorithms. It was about mastering the discipline of showing up when the finish line still feels miles away. That shift from sacrifice to transformation became real for me during a recent challenge at work. Our team had been stuck on technical hurdle for weeks. Suddenly, a concept from our coursework clicked. I applied it, and for the first time, I didn't feel like a student trying to become an expert. I felt the weight of my own growth. That moment taught me something important. Education is not a separate phase of our life, it is a lens that changes how we think, how we solve problems, and how we see ourselves. To my fellow graduates, I know you have had your own version of that Tuesday night. This journey has taught us that growth often begins with a small word, yet. Maybe 2 years ago, we didn't know how to architect intelligent systems or lead complex technical teams, yet. But this experience proved that as long as we remain learners, there is no limit to how far we can go. We didn't get here alone. If you look closely at any one of us, you will see the fingerprints of people who carried us. We stand here because of the faculty who challenged us to ask not just what we are building, but why it matters. We are here because of the upGrad team who built a bridge for professionals like us to grow without stepping away from our lives. And most importantly, we are here because of our families, our partners, and friends. Thank you for the meals we ate in front of our laptops, for your patience during the weekends we spent studying, and for your quiet belief in us when our own confidence faded. This degree belongs to you too. As we move forward, let's remember that technology alone is never enough. The true value of innovation lies in how responsible we use it to improve lives. Our education wasn't meant to sit on the resume, it was meant to shape how we lead and how we contribute. We often ask what opportunities the future will give us. But perhaps the more important question is what kind of future will we help create? As we leave today, let's focus less on our own arrival and more on the fingerprints we leave behind. Success means very little unless it lifts someone up else along the way. To the class of 2026, congratulations. We all made it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ruchika. And to all our valedictorians, thank you for sharing your inspiring journey so authentically. It was raw. This is something that they felt and they experienced, right? So your stories remind us that the success is never just about achievement that is of today. No, it's about being consistent. It's about being there every time. It's about attending it on Saturdays and Sundays and still, just having it fun and just being here after that. It's achievement about all those days that you have sacrificed, right? Ladies and gentlemen, let's give round of applause for all our valedictorians, everyone. And now we proceed with something that we are all excited for. Can I just hear a loud noise? Like, what is it? What is it? I can't hear you. We cannot proceed if you don't tell me. What is it? Awards, yes. We move towards the awards ceremony, right? And now we have another proud, memorable segment and something that we all are excited for. We travel from different places. That is the awards ceremony. Round of applause for all the people over here. It's not the golden trophy, right? It's not the golden trophy. It's not the certificate. It is the dedication, and it's the main thing that you are doing right now is being present, right? And you are looking towards your future. This moment recognizes excellence, dedication, consistency, and relentless pursuit of learning. The awards being presented today honor students who have demonstrated outstanding performances, exceptional achievement across their respective programs. To present these awards, we would be privileged to have all our dignitaries here. And with that, we would be getting started. Can I have the certificates, please? So I would be announcing names and I would be requesting you to please come forward. The first, I'll be announcing set of 5 and then we can have the other 5 as well. Starting first with Athira Anil, then I have Nagraj TKS, Kumari Madhumita, Vishwajit Singh, and Ashish Kamath. To present the awards, I would request Professor Paul to please come forward and hand over the certificates and awards to our awardees. Thank you. Starting first with Ashish Kamath. Next is Vishwajit Singh. Please be prepared. Round of applause, guys, while we are presenting the awards. Next is Vishwajit. We can have the one-on-one pictures later. Please be rest assured. Vishwajit, everybody. Round of applause for Vishwajit. Next, we have Kumari Madhumita. Next, we have Kumari Madhumita. Athira Anil, everyone. Round of applause for Athira Anil, everyone. And next we have Nagraj. I would request Kulmeet Dusaj to come forward, Aditi Verma to come forward, Meda Sonanika to come forward, Mohammad Zakir. Kulmeet Dusaj. Kulmeet Dusaj. Round of applause for Kulmeet Dusaj, everybody. Aditi Verma. Guys, you need to cheer for each and every awardee. It's going to be their day and your day as well. The clap doesn't stop or else we don't get lunch. That's something that I'm not going to say. All right. Next is Preeti Sonika. Preeti Sonika, can we please have you on the stage as well later? Okay. Mohammad Zakir. Moving forward with Mohammad Zakir. Round of applause for Mohammad Zakir, everyone. Dr. Sri Devi moving next. Requesting Dr. Sridevi, Lovely Sharma, Manasi Kaur, Sai Kiran. Lovely Sharma, Manasi Kaur, Sai Kiran. Athira. Okay, Manasi Kaur next. Aditi Verma, Rahul Gupta, Sudarshan, and Ghazia Khan. Please be ready. Sai Kiran, everybody. Round of applause for Sai Kiran. Okay. To present the next set of award, we would be requesting Mr. Ronnie Screwvala to please come forward. Thank you so much, Professor Paul. Round of applause for Professor Paul, everyone. Sudarshan Alvar. Round of applause for Sudarshan Alvar, everybody. Rahul Gupta. Rahul Gupta, everybody. Aditi Verma. Ghazia Khan. Next is Arunan, Ipshita Pal, Gayatri, and Ranjit to please come forward. Ranjit to come forward. Ipshita Pal, everyone. Round of applause for Ipshita Pal. Next we have Gayatri. Round of applause for Gayatri. With this, next we have Ranjit. Thank you. Shantanu, Akshat, Gopinath, please come forward. Thank you so much, Ronnie, sir. With this, we move next. Professor Dia, we request you to please come forward. Okay, Gopinath. Round of applause for Gopinath, everyone. Akshat, Shantanu. Akshat. Round of applause for Akshat, everyone. Moving next, Diksha, Husna, Athira. Please come forward. Diksha, everybody. All right. That's it. Thank you so much, everybody. We have more coming in. Okay. Please come forward. Okay. Round of applause for Husna, everybody. All right. Thank you so much, Professor Paul. That was all about data science, guys. Your certificate, your names are announced in case if you were not here and you're still there with us. We request you to please connect later so that we can forward your certificates. Round of applause for the entire data science batch, everybody. Okay. To make it little easier, let me announce quickly 10 names so that you're all prepared. If you listen to your name, please come forward. We go with machine learning right now. Okay, machine learning. So the name is Anupam. Anupam Maiti, Anirudh Sharma, Narendra Jha, Isaac Paul, Vijay, Josna Manu, Vijay Hanuman. Requesting you to please come forward. Please stand as per the names. Okay, starting first with Anupam Mittal. Anupam Mittal, are you here with us? And to present the awards, I would request Professor Mohammed to please come forward. Professor Mohammed. Okay. Anupam. Yes, round of applause for Anupam, everybody. Okay. Anirudh Sharma. Do I have Anirudh Sharma here? Yes. Round of applause for Anirudh Sharma. Round of applause for Anirudh Sharma, everyone. Narendra. Narendra? Yes. Round of applause for Narendra, everybody. Congratulations, Narendra. Isaac. Isaac. Round of applause for Isaac, everybody. Next, we have Vijay Hanuman. Are you there? Yes. Round of applause for Vijay. Guys, the clap shouldn't stop. I know it's too many, but this is what you all deserve, right? Each and every one of you. Josna. There you go. Okay. Next, we have Vijay. Yes. Round of applause for Vijay, everyone. All right. Thank you so much, Professor Mohammed. All right. Thank you. Well, the machine learning doesn't stop. We have many more. I'll announce names so that you're well prepped. Kushal Agarwal, Nidhi Mantri, Sanskar Gupta, Ankit Sharma, Soumya S, Jishna, and Gade Manoj. If you are here, please come forward. Announcing the name once again, Gade Manoj, Jishna, Soumya S, Ankit Sharma, Sanskar Gupta, Kushal Agarwal, Nidhi Mantri. All right. With this, Nidhi. All right, we would be requesting Professor Liz. Can you please come forward? Yes. Okay, with this, we would be requesting, yeah. Who's next? Jishna. Round of applause for Jishna, everyone. Do I have Soumya? Round of applause for Soumya, everybody. Nidhi Mantri. Next, we have Sanskar. Next, we have Manoj. Round of applause for Manoj. Ankit Sharma, Kushal Agarwal. Ankit Sharma, Kushal Agarwal. Thank you so much, Prof. Liz. This is so much constant, right? It's fun though. I would like to announce the other set of names, that is Suraj Chaurasya. The machine learning doesn't end again, okay? Please make a queue here. Suraj Chaurasya, Anirudh Jayant. Anirudh Jayant, do we have in the room? Anirudh Jayant. Prasanna Chandorkar. Prasanna Chandorkar. Okay, not there. And Sushma in the room, please. To present the award, I would request, again, sorry, Liz, but can I have you on the stage once again to present this? Okay, Sushma. Moving forward, Sushma. All right, Prasanna. Suraj. Suraj, please come forward. Kushal Agarwal. Anirudh. Next, Anirudh, please. Last announcement for Kushal Agarwal, Prasanna. Last announcement for Prasanna and Kushal Agarwal. That's it. Done. Thank you so much, Liz. Round of applause for Liz, everyone. Okay, that was all about machine learning. Still, last announcement for people. Please collect your certificates later from us. That is Prasanna, Kushal, and Suraj. Okay, and moving forward with computer science program. All right, announcing the names: Tushar Srivastava, Sagar Pradhan, Jawahar, Vidya. Once again, announcing the name: Tushar, Sagar, Jawahar, and Vidya. Do I have all the four? Okay. To present the awards, I would be requesting my dearest Jackie Wright to please come forward. All right. Moving first with Tushar Srivastava, everybody. Round of applause for Tushar Srivastava. Next is Sagar. Next one we have Jawahar. Okay, that's Sagar. Jawahar, please be ready. Oh my. Guys, we can shout for him as well. Let's support the person, right? Round of applause for Sagar. And the last we have Vidya. All right. Jackie, we request you to please wait with us. I'm announcing names. With this, we are done with computer science. By the way, round of applause for the entire computer science winning awardees. And we move forward with my favorite, that is MBA. So for this, I would be asking Yash, if you're here, Yash Chopedekar, please come forward. Amrit Raj to please come forward. Sunil Kumar to please come forward. And Silam Barasan to please come forward. Do I have anyone of you over here, please? Yes. With this next set also, I would be requesting Neha Ashwini to come forward. Rajit, Riya, Kritik, and Shreyas to please come forward on the stage. Yash. Okay, Yash. Yash, can we please have you on the stage? Okay, next we have Sunil ready. Okay. Next we have Amrit Raj. Round of applause for Amrit Raj, everyone. Okay. Next we have Riya. Riya, do we have here? Neha Ashwini. All right. Round of applause for Neha Ashwini. Kritik. All right. Thank you. And next we have Kritik. Next we have Shreyas, everyone. Round of applause for Shreyas. Thank you so much, Jackie. Thank you. All right, that's not it. We have many more, but let me take names. Please be prepared. Silambarasan, once again. Do I have Silambarasan in the room? Okay. Rajat. I'll announce the name twice. Ria. Okay. Dr. Silam. Okay. Abhishek Chaube. Vijay Sharma. Rochelle Rajguru. Rochelle is here. Okay. Shreyas N. Vedit Kumar. Okay. Manish Bhushan. Narendra Singh. Siddharth Hota. Mohammad Ibrahim Khan. Kaushik Sarkar. Sunil Mandal. Okay. Next is Pathan. Vidit Kumar. Last announcement for Vidit Kumar. Ruchika Pandey. Okay. We would be requesting Professor Paul once again. Round of applause for Professor Paul, everybody. Rochelle, please come on the stage. Next is Manish. Round of applause for Rochelle, everyone. Kaushik. Everyone. Pathan. Round of applause for Pathan, everybody. And the last but not the least, we have Ruchika Pandey, everybody. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you to all my dignitaries for handing over the awards to all who deserves. The people who have received the awards are not the only ones who gets it, right? The award is that you are here with all of us and the pride that we have in you, that you have achieved so much so far, right? Round of applause to each and every one of you, everybody. Once again, congratulations to all our awardees. Your achievement inspires not only your peers, but also your future learners, that is, who are currently enrolled with upGrad in LJMU, who dreams of creating a better future through education. A heartfelt thank you to each and every one of you who is here, right? But before we proceed further as well, we would be requesting Professor Paul to provide a congratulatory note to each and every one of us. Round of applause for Professor Paul, everyone.
Thank you all. So, by the authority vested in me by Liverpool John Moores University, and in recognition of your successful completion of the approved programme of study, I hereby confer upon you the award for which you have been recommended. Congratulations, you are all now graduates.
Thank you so much, Professor Paul. Thank you. All right. With this, we have almost seen so much, but it's not the end for the day, right? But I would be requesting Sarajit to come forward and share us the closing note for the day. And post that, we have nice group photo session here on the stage itself for all our graduating learners. Guys, let's give a shout out that yes, today is the day of achievement. On the count of 3, 2, 1, let's be more disciplined right now. 3, 2, 1, guys. Are we excited? Are we happy that we have achieved a lot? Yes, I need to hear that yes very loud. Are we excited and happy? Perfect. This happiness comes with the strength and the volume that you have. So once again, round of applause to each and every one of you. And to proceed with the closing, requesting Sarajit to come forward and share the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon. It has indeed been a gratifying experience to be part of the second LJMU upGrad in-person graduation event. I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to our LJMU colleagues, Professor Paul Townsend, Liz Whitefield, Jackie Wright, Professor Dia Al-Jumeli, and Dr. Muhammad, and also obviously to Ronnie for being a part of the event and sharing their inspiring messages with all of you. A wide round of applause to you, obviously, and your family members who have been able to join us in person, and also to the large number who have joined us virtually. Without your participation, your enthusiasm, and your willingness to share your stories, this event would not be a success. So wide round of applause once more to all the graduates for sharing your time and your stories with us. Events of this scale obviously require meticulous planning and execution. A special shout out to Jackie for guiding us through this journey to bring this day to light. And obviously to all the upGrad team members who are there all around, you can see a big shout out to them for making this event happen. They have worked tirelessly behind the scenes over the last couple of months. A special shout out to Trishna for holding all of this together. I would also like to thank the staff and management of Radisson Blu Atria for their support and cooperation over the last couple of days and in the lead up to this event. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you again next year. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Sarajit. Well, round of applause for Sarajit and all our dignitaries once again, everybody. And it's not the end for the day. We are going to have lovely photo sessions. And the people who are missed calling out under the merit, etc., do not worry, please be here so that we'll keep calling your names in between the group photo sessions as well. Okay? Rest assured, your certificates and awards are safe with us, so you need not worry about it. For that, I would be requesting you to please coordinate with the volunteers that we have over here. And I would be requesting the volunteers also to help clear the stage so that the entire setup is ready. Meanwhile, once again, round of applause to each and everybody over here present. The journey does not stop over here. You're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to have a lot of opportunities ahead. And once again, thank you, Ronnie. Thank you so much. Professor Dia, thank you so much. Professor Paul, thank you so much. And Professor Mohammed. We have Liz and Jackie in the house, everybody. Round of applause for all the dignitaries. Amazing. And honestly, we were having a chat yesterday. They are full of energy. And if you want to take good pictures, trust me, they are here. But during the time when you're having photo session, please do not wait for one-on-one photos, guys. We have lovely photo booths at the back. We have amazing people here on the stage. They are going to be here for entire time. So you, after the group photo is done, you can definitely go at the back and they would be ready to take pictures with you, okay? So please do not request for one-on-one. In the meantime, people whose names were not called out, or if you have missed collecting your certificates, please come forward to the right of mine and we will be taking your names ahead and also announcing the same. Thank you once again. Round of applause, everybody. Thank you so much.